guys, and welcome back to another Flintstones review. So this one is for the episode, the Rock Quarry Story. So I had to make sure I didn't screw up the name because I was like, I almost said Rock Hudson, then I was like, wait, nope. I think it's based on Rock Hudson loosely enough, enough to where you get the idea of the name, but it's not like strictly actually him or anything. I don't think anyway. But basically, the plot of this one is that Rock Quarry, this big movie star and everything, kind of fed up with the whole hectic lifestyle of being a movie star. He just wants to live a normal, regular people life, even if just for like a day. And he literally runs off, even though he has previous engagements made. This is sounding a lot like another episode we already reviewed, isn't it? Yes, it kind of feels like they copy-pasted a lot of that storyline into this storyline, not gonna lie, but that's okay. I feel like that happens sometimes with the Flintstones, but that's alright. So, he goes missing. Literally, he and Fred get into a car crash, but then Fred has a change of heart after initially getting mad about it. And for whatever reason, even though he doesn't seem to know who he is, he gets a little bit awestruck with this guy and decides to take the blame himself, even though Barney is, having an aneurysm over there going, no, this is what happened, and he's, repeatedly trying to reenact how the crash happened, and Fred is just shut up, but, and he decides that this guy's gonna be his new best friend, because he's just so cool, right? So he's gonna bring him home to meet his wife and have Wilma, make food for him or whatever, even though Wilma has other previous engagements. Specifically to go see Rock Quarry. And yeah, it's like that. And initially she doesn't come out and see the guy. So just hearing Fred bring somebody home, it's like, yeah, make us some food, woman. She's like, yeah, no, make your own food, basically, and, throws a fit over it. She's about to, up and leave. And then she gets sight of him and then, it's him! Oh my god, it's him! Fred, do you know who that is? Basically. And she's throwing a fit over this. And Fred's like, no, it's not! His name is da-da-da. It's his real name. And yeah, so Fred's just I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but no. Crazy woman. And she's freaking out. Betty comes over, equally freaks out, and then gets mad at Wilma because how dare you keep him all to yourself and not even tell me? It's a whole to-do. Until somehow he convinces them that he's not. He's not the guy. He just looks like him. He's been told he looks like him, but he's not him. Really. So they're gonna go off to go see Rock Quarry anyway, and leave him here with Fred. Now obviously they get where they're going and they're rioting because he's not there. They're going to burn the place to the ground, basically. And yeah, they are not happy that he has not come out as promised. Yeah, his manager is freaking out, what do we do? And eventually decides, so basically we need to have a representative of theirs come in and we'll call the hotline that has his voice recorded on it and just basically make it sound like he had to fly back to Holly Rock real quick, because he had to, shoot some retakes. Yeah, that's it, yeah. That'll work. It just happens to be Betty and Wilma that hear this. And they get all swoony and dreamy over hearing his voice on the phone, so they decide that this is real, so obviously Fred's friend can't possibly be him. Ha ha ha. So Fred, in the meantime, has taken him out bowling, and he's getting his ass handed to him by this guy. Even Barney is bowling better than him today. Fred is just upset. And eventually, Rock decides, you know what? This boring, normal people life is not for me. I'm gonna go back. So, he tells them that, by the way, I lied. I am Rock Quarry. And they're like, no you're not. No you're not. Pull the other one. No you're not. But he does end up going back. And the girls come back and they're like, you wouldn't believe what just happened, basically. But yeah, it all kind of ties up loosely at the end of this one. It was a little weird, but at the same time, it's okay. There have been better episodes, but I mean, it's cute. It's cute, but at the same time, it felt like they weren't really trying. They still didn't have the voice actor for Barney back yet. They had to cut some corners, I'm sure, so maybe this one would have been better had they had the actual voice actor. I don't know, but like, it's just okay. It's still a cute one to watch if you want to watch, like, Betty and Wilma fangirling, because, I mean, it's just so out of character for them that's like, oh my gosh, check this out. But, that aside, like, ultimately, is it that great of an episode? Nah. Is it that memorable of an episode? Nah. Like I said, it basically copy-pastes that one where there's, like, the double of Fred who just wants to live normal life for a day or so. It's, like, the same storyline. Just insert it as an actor instead of the other guy. And not as, like, Fred's doppelganger this time. That's the only big difference. Same, otherwise, storyline, basically. Except insert Wilma and Betty fangirling. So, I don't know. For me, I'm gonna give it, like, a middle of the road, like, a 3 out of 5. It's okay. And obviously, if you're trying to see all the episodes, it's worth watching so you can say you've seen it, but it's just, it's alright. I like the ones where they have the actual actors do the voices, and, I mean, this one did have some fun pop culture references towards the beginning of them rattling off other movie star names of Betty's other favorites, who had the Flintstones-ified names, like Stony Curtis, like, oh my god, I love it. I forget what they had for Clark Gable, but they had one for him too. They had a few others. I was like, okay, that's clever. I like this. I like that they're going all out with it. And some of them they did end up using later as guest stars on the show, so I mean, it's not like they went to waste. I'm still very much looking forward to the Anne Margarock episode, which of course I've seen like a million times, so I don't care. I can't wait till I hit it in the actual series, but still a ways off, because Pebbles hasn't been born yet. And that one definitely happened after she was born, so we got a ways to go, but still. I like the celebrity cameos, but this one I don't think was an actual one. It was just supposed to give the effect of one. So maybe they were kind of like playing with the idea of it. They had already done one actual one by this point, but this one wasn't an actual one, so. Anyway, that's about it. So, as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit the notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.